friends. Today my topic will be on choking. You can see myself and my baby, both of us are in pink color. So maybe at the end of successful choking resuscitation, even the baby turns out to be pink and all of us can be in pink. So as most of my non-Kannada friends and family members have requested video to be in English, so this video I'll be making both in English and Kannada. So today my topic, as I told you, choking. So most of you would have come across choking in one or the other way. Choking can be ahead with the topic. I need to give you a general basic concept. So this is, I'm not good at writing pictures. I've just write. So this is nose and this is mouth. So you will have a foot pipe going like this, and here from the nose you will have an air pipe going like this. Naturally our body is in such a way that air pipe is in front of the foot pipe. Air pipe is in front of the foot pipe. So what happens when you're when the baby is drinking milk, or any of the peanuts, if it is so whenever anything like any food particles or any foreign bodies get obstructed into the foot pipe, then you call that situation as in the air pipe, then you call that situation choking. As I said, you will have a natural mechanism of coughing to bring out that particle out. Sometimes that particle can be so big so it cannot come out. So that time we may have to help the child to get it out by making some maneuvers, which I'll be explaining it to you today. And before that, so you see, suppose you think this is a baby, the front side of the baby. So in front side of the baby, you will have a chest bone. Here, what we call it as sternum. So this is the lower part of the chest bone. Then on the back side of the baby, so usually you need to focus on the upper part. So why you need to focus on the upper part of the back is that is where the lung field and your air pipe will become. Choking can be in adults and choking can be in kids. So the maneuvers are different when it in adults and when it is in kids. So today I'll be restricting my topic only for the kids. So because as I come across in my field, most of the mothers, especially new mothers, who get panicked and they don't know how to go about. So first thing, when the kid is choking, you should look whether the baby is conscious or unconscious. So when baby is unconscious, the mechanism, the resuscitative measures are different, what we call it as cardiopulmonary resuscitation. If at all you require that video, you can just comment on my comment section. I can make a new video for you. So today's topic will be on conscious baby. So if the baby is conscious, so naturally what happens, we will have a natural reflex, what we call it as coughing. So if at all any substance or thing gets obstructed to your air pipe, by naturally you cough it out to bring it out. So you have to see whether the baby is coughing or gasping. So when the baby is coughing or gasping, it is conscious, and then you need to proceed with the procedures what I'm going to teach you today. Okay. So coming to the basic mechanism, how to go about when the baby is when any kid is gasping or coughing, when the food particles or some foreign body gets stuck in its air pipe. So the first thing is that you need to sit on a chair like this, and you need to bring your leg little forward, and you need to support the baby on your both the hands and keep it on your thigh, and you need to support the baby's mouth. The baby's neck should fall down like this. You should not fall down like this. So you need to support the baby's chin like this with your two fingers. Then keeping your baby in this position, you need to give a slap and slide it. Like this you need to do 5 counts. Slap and slide, slap and slide, slap and slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have done with this, you need to turn the baby and see the baby's mouth, whether the foreign or the food particles or something what it has fallen has come. Sometimes it would have come, it would be just visible, but it will be little deeper. In that situation, you cannot hook your hand or something, put something and take it out, because again it can get inside. So only when you see it till your lip region or near the accessible teeth region, only then you need to remove it out. So once you see, and if nothing has come down, then you need to change the baby's position like this, hold the baby like this. Then, as I told you, the lower part of the chest bone, as I explained to you in the figure, you need to keep your 2 fingers and you need to give a pressure of 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the pressure what we give it, there are chances of it getting it out, the particles itself. Sometimes when nobody is there, you're in panic or you're all alone, you can also, support the baby like this and keep your thumb like this near the lower part of your chest bone and give a pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those who are scared or difficult to handle all alone like this, the baby, they can try out this method. So as I told you, this can be done only in the babies who are conscious. How do you know the baby is conscious? When they are coughing or gasping, difficult to get out things, then you need to do these things. So once the things are out and if it is seen near the mouth, you can, with the help of a forceps or your this thing, you can take it out. If you all have liked the video, please like and subscribe. And if you want any further videos on choking in adults, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.